Yo, this is Fall Classics representing real hip hop, no shit. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Tell a friend and tell a friend. The Fall Classics, keeping it real.
What up, y'all? It's LaCane, and I was wanting to go ahead and talk to you guys about clothing brands. And the one thing I wanted to say about when you want to start a clothing brand, you want to understand why. Why are you getting into a clothing brand? Are you getting into it because you want to get rich? Are you getting into it because you want the money, the fame, the everybody got my brand, you want bragging rights, you want all the things that come with it? Or are you getting into it because you like the work ethic, the slow grind, you like to create, you like to get into something that you're proud of, that you can see everybody wearing, and that you know what? No matter how long it take, when I get paid, I get paid. But the money's gonna come, and it's gonna be that one fire design that you come out with. But one of the things I wanted to talk about, a couple of things about, like, what's Face Famous? So Face Famous, my clothing brand, as you see I'm wearing it now, if you can see there's the logo there, the owl, mine's all embroidery. And the thing about it is your name. So the name Face Famous is anybody who has a face, they could be famous. You'll recognize any celebrity, any person, anybody from anywhere at any time. That's being Face Famous. Sometimes you may not even know the person's name, but you still remember their face. So that's what Face Famous is in a nutshell. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. You see the face anywhere, you know who that is. Derek Jeter, you know, if you think of baseball and stuff like that. So that's being Face Famous. Even yourself. Somebody knows you somewhere, you're popular to somebody at any given time. So that's being Face Famous. Even if they don't know your name, they may see you everywhere. Or the cashier at the store, or your favorite convenience store, your liquor store, wherever you go that you frequent a lot. Sometimes they may not even know your name, but when they see you, they know who you are. So that's Face Famous. The other thing is, let's talk about logo design. Guys, sometimes you guys are not creative at all with your logo design. Some of you guys got the most basic, big font all over the back or the front or whatever, and there's no creativity in the logo. Sometimes something simple, something not as complex. Like this, to me, this is simple. You know, got a lot of colors in it, but it's one overall theme. It's the owl. It's an owl. It's the king. Time, wisdom, and vision. That's what it stands for. And if you see, he got the clock, you know, the hourglass necklace. There's time. And what does the owl represent? What does your logo represent? An owl, wisdom, vision. It's a predator. It's they're out at night. It's a night owl. You know, owl has a lot of mythology behind it. So you gotta have a theme behind your logo. You gotta have a why of your logo. Why your clothing brand? Why should people wear your clothing brand? What do you want people to feel when they wear your clothing brand? You know, so you gotta have one of those situations of where you know why people wear it. What is your theme? What do you want people to feel when they wear your clothing brand? How do you want them to feel? How do you want to feel when you wear your brand? How do you want to look? What do you want to get off. Mine is all about luxury. You look at my other videos, it's luxury. I got full embroidery, 350 to 500 GSM. I got fur around mine. I got, pockets. I have utility on it. What are certain things about your clothing brand that stands out from other people's? Is it streetwear, where some people get their streetwear is only good for a season. It's good for that season and that's it. There's no staying power. Or do you want to come up with a logo and a clothing brand that has a lot of staying power, that's going to be around for a long time, that's going to be, you can wear it at any time and it says something? You want your clothing brand to speak for itself all the time. The thing about it, some people don't. It says, like I said before, it got some random thing. Hustler motivation. What's everybody? Motion. Get money this. Rich something, this and that. Do you want your clothing brand to be worn by a lot of people? Or, hold on. You want your clothing brand to be worn by a lot of people or just a certain demographic? So that's the other thing. What demographic you trying to reach to? Who's your demographic? Younger, older, middle age, everybody. Do you want everybody to wear it? Do you want to have something that you can create where everybody can wear it? Do you want something where only, it's narrowed down to a select few, which is bad on a lot of people because it's narrowed down to just a select few people. These are from 15 to 21 year olds, or is it these are from 26 to 27 year olds? Anything like that. You don't want to put yourself in the box, and once you put yourself in the box, you're not going to sell as good. It's not going to look as good, it's not going to feel as good, it won't sell as good. Whereas you could come up with a nice logo, a nice font to it, or whatever color schemes or whatever you're trying to do. You want it to where everybody, you're trying to hit everybody, male, female, children, older people. Who are you trying to get your stuff out to? Pick a manufacturer. Are you going to manufacture it yourself? Whether heat press, DTG, which is direct to garment, DTF, direct to film, then on the garment. Are you going to do vinyl? Are you going to do embroidery? Last forever. You know what I'm saying? And you got to find a good embroiderer. So you find the right manufacturer. Like me and my manufacturer, hey, we got it. I'll tell my manufacturer what I want, how I want it. We email each other back and forth. We talk, we text, we video chat. Boom, I found my manufacturer one shot and we've been good. We've been straight ever since. He put out great pieces. The thing about it is, you gotta start this way. Let's go logo. What's your logo? More importantly, before you ever get that, before anything, this ain't even number one. This is just a common sense. Why are you even doing it? Why are you doing it? Then number one, let's come up with a logo or a name. What would you gonna name it? Huh? So why? Your name, your logo, who, color schemes, things like that. How are you gonna design it? Who's gonna design it? Are you going to design it yourself? Are you going to be the one saying, you know what, I got this? Or are you going to outsource it to Fiverr or your friends or family or a graphic designer or something like that? Who could get your vision from your head and get it onto your garment? How are you going to pick that, right? Your name has to make sense. Does your name have staying power? When you say that name out loud, not just, oh, I got it, boom. Because some of y'all, I'm going to tell some of y'all ain't got no friends. Because the names y'all come up with and the logos to go with it, trash. I ain't gonna say who or whatever, but you look around, you determine who's trash or not. Because I can look around at a lot of brands and be like, nah, that ain't it. Then, stop copying other brand owners. Y'all see one thing pop and take off, next thing you know, you jump on that. And all y'all got the same thing. There's like 10, 20 other brand owners with the same type of font, same thing on the back, just a different wordplay going on, and it's played out. Them stars. Everybody using stars and hearts. If your heart ain't part of your name, you don't need to use it. The stars and all that stuff, for what? Everybody using stars. So you see one big YouTuber blow up off their brand, and then next thing you know, all y'all doing it. Or even with the stars, even with the hearts. You know, I'm seeing different variations of the same design or the same name. Everybody's copying off it. Be unique. Do your thing and do what works for you and get your brand out there. You know, how you going to sell all this stuff? Is it going to be on Shopify? You going to do pop-up shop? Or are you going to get it out there with, you know, word of mouth? Your friends and family going to push. Are you going to do it? Are you going to have a team? You know, are you going to have an assistant making the phone calls, getting it out there, putting the word out? You know, your social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Shopify, pictures, wearing it everywhere. You got to wear your stuff out all over the place. Are you going to wear it? You got to advertise. You know, wear it out there and do what I call a field test. Do it where you wearing it somewhere like the mall, somewhere crowded where a lot of people you market it to, where you want them to see it. Where they're going to be looking like, oh, that's hot, where'd you get it? Then that's when you start pitching why. Sell your why. Why you do? Man, I got into this because, I'll tell you why I got into it. I got into it because I was into fashion since I was in high school. And I told myself I was going to do a clothing brand. And with that being said, I said, the minute I get some money, I'm going to go ahead and do it. But some of y'all don't even do that. You know, some of y'all just see everybody else do it, you jump into it, blah, blah. You don't have a why. Sell your story why. Me, I wanted to get into fashion because I like fashion. And then I see some of the things people are wearing, and I see how overpriced a lot of it is, and say, you know what, if they're paying X amount for that, then I know I can make something better, sell it cheaper, and get it out there and make just as much, or someday I'll be just as big as them, or, you know, I keep going and striving till I get there. Hell yeah, my goal is 7-figure, easy. But if a lot of you guys ain't even trying to do that, then what's the point? Why even try to do it? So what is your why? What's your story behind it? What does your brand represent? Face Famous, luxury apparel. That's me. Face Famous luxury apparel. I want to get into it because I always want to start a clothing line. I see what everybody else is wearing, and then when I thought of what the people are paying for the clothes like Nike, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada, and all that stuff, I know I could make something just as high quality as that at a cheaper rate to get it out to the people, and they'll feel good wearing my stuff, and I can make it just as good. I got the right manufacturer, I got the right people behind me to get my story, my team out, and that way it helps push my brand out, and then that way everybody feel good about what they're wearing. That's my why. That is my brand. That's why I want to get it out there for everybody, because I want to make sure people feel good about when they see my clothing brand and when they wear it, they feel like something. They know they're wearing something that's quality and they can afford it. They know something that's going to last forever. I picked embroidery because I know it lasts longer than a lot of vinyl. Vinyl has a lot of staying power, nothing against it, but embroidery lasts for a long time. Stitch always lasts long. Then on top of that, every time you buy from me, which is true, when you buy from me, you get a free gift. Every gift shows my appreciation back to you guys. So anytime you order one of my sweatsuits, you know, you go to facefamousapparel.com. Any outfit, t-shirt I custom make or I have my manufacturer make and I send to you, all my guests receives a free gift every time, all the time. It never ends. That's not a promotion. That's a guarantee and that's a promise to you. So that's my why. I want you to have an experience. Your shopper experience with me should always make sure you feel appreciated. That way, anytime you buy anything from me, you know you're buying from a good brand owner that he cares about his customers, because I do. Custom made box, all up in there, free gift, your outfit, and any other accessories or anything else I put in there is all for you. You order the outfit, you get a whole kit. That's how I want to get it out there, and that's the one thing I want all my customers to feel when they buy from me. So people, why? Have your why. What is your story behind it? Nah, I don't have a story like, man, I've always been broke and this and this. Nah, I want people to feel good. I want to start making my own stuff because there's no way. Why should I pay Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada $500-600 for a shirt? When shoot, you get a shirt, some shoes probably. It might be one of the free gifts. I might throw a pair of shoes in there. You might be one of the people that order from me. I hit you up in the email with shoe size. You get a pair of free shoes. Don't worry about what kind. As long as you got some shoes in there. If you don't want to wear them, give them to somebody else. It doesn't matter. The free gift, it could be anything. That free gift could be a pack of batteries all the way to a $50 gift card to Best Buy. You know, you never know, but it's going to always be something in there. Pack of incense. You may not use incense, but how many people know family members who love incense? Hell, give it to them. You know what I'm saying? But it's the experience. It's anytime you open, think about when you open up a cell phone. The feeling you get when you open up a box, you got your phone, you got your charger in there, you got the accessories, and you're hyped. You're like, oh, I got everything I need. That's what I want you to feel when you buy from Face Famous. So you gotta have that. Your logo, please make sure that logo makes sense. Where you're proud to wear, where you don't be in a job interview trying to hide your logo. Or hide the brand name because it says something damn near inappropriate. You don't want none of that to even be that way. But trust, when I say you want people to feel it, you want to be proud in your stuff, your logo, your name, color schemes. You know, you got gender colors, male, female, you know, blues, your pinks and all that. But hell, you got gender neutral. If you want to hit everybody, hit some gender neutral colors. Things like that. Think about this stuff. Where you going? If you're going to do a pop-up shop, where you going to do it at? Where does all the people you trying to sell hang out at? Do a pop-up shop. Talk to the owner of a store somewhere where you might be, hey, can I get in the parking lot and be in the parking lot and sell this stuff like that? Or hit up a store and be like, is it okay if I put my clothing brand inside your stuff on consignment? You know, record your journey. You know, if you're brand the heat press, hey, show them how you get down on the heat press. Show what different tips and tricks you have on the heat press that no one else might be doing, that you could do. Like, I'm gonna show you how I could get down on the heat press. Like myself, oh, I could cook on that heat press. I could do things with vinyl and designs that, if you look at my last video where I showed y'all some different stuff, oh, I get down with it. So, what are things you could do on the press that no one else could do? What can you do with your brand and your design no one else could do? Things with your brand that no one else has thought of. You know, what are other things of functionality that you could think, oh, you know what? If I had a clothing brand, I'll put this on it, or I'll do this, or I'll put that, and man, it's all good. It's going, hell yeah, it's going out there. Do that. You know, think of it. Get funky with it. It's your brand. Get a sample. You know, now what do you tell your manufacturer if you want a sample? Hold up. So, my manufacturer, here's how I do it with my manufacturer. I call my manufacturer up. I say, hey, I'm gonna tell you what I did. This is what I want. Hey, I heard about you from such Instagram or a friend of mine or whatever, right? Hit him up. He'd be like, this is what I'm trying to do. I want it to look like this. I want it made of this kind of fabric. Here's my name. Here's the logo. Here's the tech pack. A tech pack is the mock-up of what you're trying of. You know, the zipper, from the pull strings to buttons to wherever your design is, you diagram it on that tech pack. Then you email it to your manufacturer. The manufacturer looks at it like, okay, they're gonna say, yeah, we can do that, or no, because, and you say, why? How come you can't do that? They're gonna say, well, because this is gonna get in the way. Don't be afraid to ask questions to your manufacturer. And then once you get that done, your manufacturer, be like, how much will the sample be? Your manufacturer gonna be like, hey, it's gonna be X amount. And you'll be like, okay, cool. Okay, how long? What's the MOQ? Minimum order quantity. Sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 50, sometimes it's 100, whatever. You want to get the minimum order quantity. Then you ask, well, how do I get paid? So you can send it Western Union. You can send it through this app called Remitly. They may say we take Remitly, Western Union, whatever, right? But once you get that done, how do you get paid, right? So the manufacturer's gonna say, well, you can send it all at once. Don't send it all at once. Here's what I did with my manufacturer. I send the first payment to start, the next payment when they're getting going, right? That's the next payment. One to start, and then the next payment is when they're getting going. The next payment is when they're done. The next and final payment is when they're shipping it, and get your tracking information. Get the tracking number, when's it coming, blah, blah, blah. If your manufacturer says, hey, it's gonna take a month, then you make sure to say, hey, I need it in a month. I need it in a month because I got this coming up, blah, 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 blah. They say, okay, and you tell them I need it in a month. And if it's not gonna be in a month, I need to know as soon as possible because I need to maybe move some dates around, so forth and so on, all right? That's what you wanna do. So make sure you do that. Do not send the whole thing. When they start, as they're getting going, when they're finished, when they ship it. There's your 4 payments. Break it up into 4. If you get a sample, right? You can just send the sample might be $60, send it $60, boom, it's done. If you got, 2 or 3, whatever, if it's a couple hundred, man, if you can break a couple hundred off, go ahead and do it. Even then, I may still break the 200 up, because can't everybody just send out a couple $100s and be fine with that, and then if you get scammed, then you got a couple $100, you ain't got your stuff. So I'd rather break it off into payments, them sending video proof, emailing you video proof, calling you video proof. You see how I'm saying that? Making sure that your stuff's getting done. Video proof of them put it in the box and then they send it off. And you got that tracking number. Send the payment. Now you can track it. Now, luckily like I said, look, I got lucky. I got mine on my first shot. We good, we go. So that's the stuff I wanted to drop on you. Just make sure, like I said, make sure your brand makes sense. And this is what you want to do. It's not a get rich quick. Some people blow right off the bat. They blow. And some people, it may take a minute. That's fine. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drops, it don't matter. You may miss the winter, but hell, you still got spring and summer. And whatever you don't sell in the winter, box it up, put it in a plastic container or whatever, and pop it out next winter. If it's real winter gear, and they ain't no way in hell they can wear it over the summer, or hell, even sell them down at a marked down price where you're still not taking a loss, and they still could jump it out when it's cold though. So you never know. Not every state is hot. Some states is just perpetually cold, where they may wear it at night because it might just get cold and they still can wear it. But you want to make sure they can still wear it. You may have to drop the price, or you just wrap it up and you just boom, wait until next winter. But you still got spring, you still got summer. Like I said, get busy with it, man. Don't procrastinate. And I ain't gonna lie, I did. I procrastinated, I waited, but I wanted to make sure I study up on everybody. I wanted to look what everybody else is doing. What's the trends? Stay up on your trends. See what everybody's wearing. Sometimes you may have to go the opposite. If they're wearing this, then you come out with something fire that no one else is wearing. Stay away from the same fonts. Stay away from the same process. Well, if their words are curvy and stuff on the back, then I'm gonna do mine like that because everyone else is wearing. Nah, they're going like this curve. I'm going straight line. I'm going diagonal. I'm going vertical. I'm going horizontal. Whatever. Different fonts. And make sure that brand speaks to who you are, what you're representing. If you want to feel like you're the king, then hey, you want to act like you're the king, right? If you want to feel you're going to take over, then you need to take over, because that's what it's all about. So I'm just saying, like I said, it's LaCane. We're Face Famous. And like I said, check out my clothing brand, FaceFamousApparel.com. I'm going to come out with the next video, what I do on the heat press. Like I said, my bulk orders are already in, so you saw the other videos. Hey, we here, we ready to ship. So if you want to order, go ahead and order, and I got you. Free gift and everyone, they're gonna get shipped out. Try to make sure I ain't forget anything else. Even like I said, even use the heat press or manufacturer, however you want to do it, just make sure you know, have a business model, an outline of how you want everything to go. Step 1, I'm coming with the name, the design, so forth and so on. Step 2, call a manufacturer, find a manufacturer, get samples in, blah, blah, blah. Step 3, market all that stuff. Write you an outline, market all that stuff. Step 4, get to selling, pitch it, wear social proof, meaning wear your stuff. Go out there, get testimonials of what people feel when they wear it, sell it, how people touch it. What do you think about this? What do you think? Would you buy it? Would you do this? Do you like this? Well, I got it on sale for this amount. If you don't want to say the amount, don't be afraid to tell people how much it is. You think people go up in Gucci and Prada and Louis Vuitton and ask them for a discount? So if your friends and family ask for a discount, the answer is no. The price is the price. Don't outprice yourself though. Don't make it too high because Louis and Gucci and all them doing it. We ain't on that level yet. Hell nah. But price it where it's reasonable. If you feel good about it, stick with it. No homie discounts, man. You want them to respect your business as a business. At the end of the day, you're still a business. So if they're gonna support you, they're gonna do it, because if they don't do it, someone else gonna buy it. And the one thing about clothes is it's visual. They either like it or they don't, which means if they like it, they want it, right? So if they like it, they want it, boom, you sell it. That's how you want to do it. But you don't, the clothes is easier to sell than freaking, say, music. You know, they can listen to that album that one day and put it up, but your clothes, man, they might whip it out. To me, I don't care what you do with my clothes. I don't care if you buy it and use it to wash your car. But if you want people to buy it because they want to wear it or they know somebody who will. That's what you want. You want somebody, you want that sold no matter what. But have that outline. Make sure, document your journey. Let everybody know how you doing. Update the people what you're doing. How you selling? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then that way, now your journey is complete. Your whole outline is written. So write those steps down. Your outline is written. And then you write it out. And it takes discipline, dedication. We're going to fall. We're going to slip sometimes. Man, I don't feel like messing with these clothes today. I don't feel like selling today. Sometimes you got to let that go, man. You got to get out there and just do it. Or sometimes I get it. Life happens. You get sick. Family member gets sick. Things like that. Take care of that stuff. And then jump back on it. Once you take care of it, jump back on it. And then keep it going. And sometimes you may have to use it just to distract yourself from life. And just let me dive into these clothes and get this stuff done. And boom, we're going. Now you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make sure I drop that down before I get off. And if there's anything else I forgot, or if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments section. Let me know what's up. My IG, Lacane6, or face.famousapparel6. That's my 2 Instagram accounts. Lacane6, they're both connected anyway, but Lacane6 or face.famousapparel6. So you see my brands there. That's my IG. If you got a Shopify, or if you want to see what's on my Shopify, facefamousapparel.com. You'll see my outfits there. Go ahead and hit your boy up, whatever. But let me know in the comment section what you think. If you got any more questions, there's another video you want me to make, and you want some answers or something or whatever, just let me know. I got you. Check it out. It's your boy Face Famous. Like I said, this is just one of the hoodies. I got a whole suit. Check out my last 2 videos. It's in there. But I'm out of here. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Ballin', chubby.